Shlomo HaMelech says, Al tiyeh tzadik harbeh. Don't be overly righteous. Meaning you have to know where you stand. Don't push yourself to a limit where you won't be able to stand the test. So you're not allowed to put yourself in danger when you won't be able to deal with the heat that comes with it. Meaning that if a person has 100% bitachon, if he has 100% bitachon, yes, they should give their last $50 without a second question in their mind. But guess what? They're most likely not watching the SHIUR. They are living that life where they simply go to the supermarket without any money. Similar to this tzaddik that actually did it in Yerushalayim, where it's a very, very famous story back almost 40 years ago. Famous story where there was a bunch of guys that were protesting, tzaddikim that were protesting because they were giving land back to the Arabs and so on. They were kicking people out. Anyway, they arrested a couple of people and they were going to keep them in jail the whole weekend. So there was one particular tzaddik that wasn't blessed with money, but he had an enormous amount of bitachon in HaShem. And he decided that he's going to fulfill the mitzvah of freeing the prisoners. Freeing a Jewish prisoner is a very big mitzvah in the Torah. But he went to the police department. He says, okay, I want to free these 10 people. He says, no problem, $1,000. Now, $1,000, 40 years ago, a lot of money. $1,000 is a decent amount of money today, but it's not a lot of money. 40 years ago, it was considered a lot of money. For somebody who doesn't have any money, $1,000 might as well be $10,000, $100,000, it's the same thing. Okay, he went to the Kehillah, he says, listen, I need to free these prisoners before Shabbat. It's already Friday morning, I need $1,000 from the Kehillah, I need to borrow $1,000 right now so I can free them before Shabbat. So the rabbi says, okay, but how are you going to pay everybody back? He goes, don't worry, I'll get you the money by Sunday. Get the money by Sunday? No problem. I'll get you the money by Sunday. Okay? You're saying you are a tzaddik. Everybody knows this guy's a tzaddik. He doesn't say things for no reason. Tzaddik. Everybody, 10 people got together. Each person gave $100. They gave him $1,000. He went to the police department. $1,000. Freed the prisoners. Baruch Hashem. Come Sunday, the guy that tells the story was the guy that watched the whole thing, was with him the whole time. He says, if I didn't see it with my own eyes, I wouldn't believe it. This tzaddik, which I forget his name, he says to his friend, he goes, come on, you want to come with me? He goes, what? We're going to go have a Sudat Odaya. A what? We're going to have a special feast. We're going to have a special feast in the fields of we're going to have a special feast over there in Tveria. Why? To celebrate, to thank Kadosh Baruch Hu for giving us such an opportunity to free the prisoners. Baruch Hashem. Okay, fine, let's go. Well, how are we going to get there? He goes, let's get a taxi. Taxi all the way to Tveria? Yeah, let's go to Tveria. What's the big deal? What's the deal? You have a car? Okay, let's go. Okay, fine. They go. Haul a taxi. Okay, take me to Tveria. Tveria, it's a big ride. It's a couple $100. No problem. Go. They start riding. His friend is sitting over there with this tzaddik. Right as they're getting out to close to Tveria, he tells the guy, listen, do me a favor. Stop by. There's a caterer right at the beginning of the city, right when you get into the exit, there's a caterer on the left side. Stop over there. Okay, fine, no problem. They stop at the first place. It's so on the place. He goes, okay, come on, wait for us outside. We'll come back in a little bit. They go inside. He tells the guy, listen, he tells him a bunch of food that he wants. And his friend says, where'd you get all this money? He goes, what money? He goes, to pay for all this. He goes, I don't have any money. What? I don't have any money. So the guy starts getting scared. He goes, he started looking in his pockets. He doesn't have any money either. Now, he's ordering a bunch of food for like a wedding. I want a hero this way, hero that, this, naknik, this, that. He starts ordering food like they're having a feast for 20, 30 people. So the Baal Habayit of the place with the food saw the guy's ordering a lot of food. It's early in the morning. He says, what's going on over there? What are you guys doing? You having a party? He goes, yeah, we're having a Sudat Odaya. Oh, it's for what? Because we're thanking Hashem for allowing us to do a big mitzvah to free 10 prisoners on Friday. He goes, wow, chazaku baruch. Those guys that got arrested, he goes, yeah, you freed them? Wow, chazaku baruch. You know what? I'm partners with you. Can I be partners with you on this mitzvah? He goes, yeah, sure, no problem. He goes, the food's on me. The food's on me. Oh, okay, fine. You know what? Let me take the food with you. So now, The food cost a few hundred. Nothing. They take the food to the car. He goes, wow, you got here with a taxi all the way from where you are? He goes, yeah. He goes, ask the taxi, how much is a taxi? He goes, taxi is probably going to be, by the time I finish the meter, probably about $150. He goes, hold on one second. Goes, gets the money, goes, taxi's on me too. Taxi's on me too. They go, they get to Tveria, they start setting up the table. And they're setting up the table, they're waiting for people to come, and as they see on top of the hill is the Baba Sali having one of his famous meals with people that follow him. All these rich people, Gvirim, this, that. And he says, I watched this with my own eyes. He tells the tzaddik that's next to me, has been doing this whole thing. He points at him, as soon as we get there, the Baba Sali points at him, he says, you come here. No words. We go to the Baba Sali. As we come one direction to the Baba Sali, a Gvir, one of the rich people, comes to the Baba Sali and hands him an envelope, closed envelope. The Baba Sali takes it from one hand from the guy, gives it to him in his hand. He goes, this is for you. Take it for the Rav, and he leaves. He takes the envelope, he gives it to me, he goes, this is for you and the other 9 guys. He opens the envelope, $1,000. If you have that kind of bitachon, do everything he just did. But not doing it, oh, let's see if it's going to work. That kind of bitachon, you know it's going to work. How? That's the bitachon. If you have that kind, you give your last $50. You go to the supermarket without having even a credit card, let alone money. But we're not that. We're not over there. We're not at that level. So every person needs to know where they stand. So if you have money, then you know that you're okay as far as you're going to eat. It's not the last $50. You're not going to leave yourself stranded in the desert with nothing to drink. You have money to drink, you have money to eat. I'm not saying you have a 401k with enough money to live 6 months. That's not what I mean. You have money for today, you're okay. And let's say, for example, you have this $50 that perhaps you don't need today. You may need it in a week, you may need it in a month, but you don't necessarily need this $50. You give this $50. You give the $100. You give the $10,000, whatever it is. And if you want to build bitachon, bitachon is only built once you start stretching. Meaning, it's that, yes, I used to give when I had enough money for 6 months. Then it was 5 months. Then it's 4 months. Then it's 3 months. Then it's 2 months. Then you start living week by week, day by day could be. So the bitachon is built based on how much are you willing to have as a reserve, if you will. But the key is that the only way that bitachon is built is by stretching yourself a little bit more and a little bit more. But don't stretch yourself right away to the final line. Because even if you make it, it's not exactly, doesn't mean that you're going to get bitachon because of it. Because bitachon is only something that you can repeat over and over again without a second chance, without any questions in your mind. It's not like, okay, yeah, I jumped off the cliff and I made it. Great, would you jump again? No. Okay, that's not bitachon, that's just craziness. That's just craziness. You jumped off the cliff, good for you, you survived, Hashem had mercy on you, but it doesn't mean that you should do it. You should know first how to climb, how to this, how to that. So each person needs to know themselves, needs to know where they stand. But I can tell you one thing. When a person has bitachon, when he simply trusts that HaKadosh Baruch Hu knows what he's doing, it's not just those donations and those big leaps and big deals and big things that happen. It's also their day-to-day life. The Chovot HaLevavot says that the greatest benefit that someone that has bitachon gets is the shalvat nefesh. It's simply the peace of mind that you have all the time. What's shalvat nefesh? What's peace of mind? Simply, you don't lose yourself. You don't lose your mind. You don't get upset. Somebody cuts you in line. So? Somebody cuts you off. So? You're late to an appointment. Tried my best. I'm driving. There's traffic. Okay. Yeah, but the SHIUR is supposed to start at 9. It's already 8:59. You're not going to get there for another 20 minutes. I'm here. I'm in a car. I'm pressing the gas pedal. That's the best I can do. It's the best that I can do. I can't do anything else. And being perfectly okay with that. being perfectly okay with it. That's bitachon. That's the benefit of having bitachon, where you have shalva, you have peace of mind. You're not one of these crazy people that starts cutting people just to get into the elevator faster so you can get to your floor 30 seconds sooner. You're not one of these crazy people that's jumping to get to the teller first so they could take your ticket and not his ticket so you can finish your appointment an extra 5 minutes faster. Like, simply just go through life as is, without losing your mind, without losing your cool. If the payment didn't come on time, okay, it'll come when it comes. Oh, I sent you a package, you were supposed to arrive today. It didn't arrive. Oh, is everything okay? I'm sure it is. When HaShem wants it to arrive, it'll arrive. Nothing that I can do will change that. Yeah, but that may not come if you don't. Okay, if I need to do something, if I get a notice from UPS or USPS or some type of PS to tell me that I need to do something, I'll do it. But until then, I'm going to continue with my life. I'm going to continue, and when the package needs to arrive, it will arrive. This, Rabotai, is a day-to-day benefit of having bitachon. You simply run through life not being lethargic and careless. That's not what I mean. I mean that you simply have a clear understanding that HaKadosh Baruch Hu is running the world, He knows what He's doing, and it includes what's going on in your particular life right now. That is included in that list. So there's nothing to worry about. Everything is okay. The only thing that's not okay is that we haven't completed our TeShuva yet. That's the only thing that's not okay. That Am Yisrael has not completed his TeShuva yet. That's the only thing that's not okay. Everything else is okay. Everything else is okay. So that should encourage us, B'ezrat Hashem, to get closer to Hashem, to understand what He wants from us, B'ezrat Hashem, and to really have a true understanding of who runs the world, which is definitely not us. As a rabbi, I must emphasize that this mitzvah is mandatory for every Jew, as it ensures all members of Am Yisrael can properly celebrate the holiday with dignity and joy.